Hey guys, it's Lyra here. So today we're going to talk about something different today. We are going to talk about internet celebrities and basically a linked child pornography video. I wanted to talk about it because I think there's a lot of things to be said and I want to create discussion. So basically this dude, he's a famous Viner who has quite a large following. His name is Carter Reynolds. Okay, I think he's like 19. He has an ex-girlfriend named Maggie Lindemann, who is 16. In the States, the age of consent is 18. Okay, so anyways, a video was leaked. It's found on a Mexican Tumblr page. And basically, it was this guy pressuring Maggie to give him a blowjob. That's basically what the whole video was. It was like, the dialogue was like, come on Maggie, just do it, and Maggie kept saying, oh, I'm uncomfortable, I can't do this, and he was basically just pressuring her, and he said, oh my god, Maggie, and just like shut the camera off, and that was the end of the video. It wasn't a very long clip. And so yeah, this had a lot of consequences for Carter. It was kind of a problem, obviously. What I want to say is, obviously it was pretty not smart of Carter to film something like that, but I just want to say that their relationship was public for a long time. It was in the media. They made videos together. Obviously they were a couple. And nobody cared that they were a couple, and like, you know, probably they were having sex, and nobody cared until he made this child porn, until he filmed it, right? And obviously it's in a different context because he's pretty much, like, it seems like he's being pretty rapisty by like hardcore pressuring her to give him head on film. For the ladies out there, don't ever film yourself having sex. It's not a good idea. You're gonna be on the internet having sex for your entire life. That will be out there for your entire life. You can never get it back. It could ruin your life. So there is no YOLO for that. Don't ever do it. This happened to me. I filmed myself having sex and I had to beg this guy to delete the video. I was so paranoid. It caused so much stress. It puts you in a place of powerlessness. So just don't ever do it. There is no good outcome from it, really. There's nothing positive that you can gain from having sex on film. I don't want to just say that Carter Reynolds is evil, is a bad person. I don't want to say that he's a disgusting human being. Like, you know, when young people become famous and they get lots of power, this is what happened with Carter, and you're not emotionally developed or fully mentally strong enough to handle that, and all of a sudden you have all these women throwing themselves at you, you can get pretty narcissistic. I think that's just a cause and effect thing. Like, look at a lot of celebrities who completely had like mental breakdowns because they couldn't handle being famous. And I also want to mention that women are kind of weaknesses for men. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's the way it is. I mean, look at tons of people, because of their actions with women, their whole career and reputation was destroyed. Look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump went $9 billion in debt, and he basically blamed it on the fact that he lost focus on his business and started chasing women. Even back in the olden days, they used to try to like entice soldiers by saying that they could rape women when they made conquests as a way to get, like, recruit them into their armies. This is like very ingrained in our nature, being very sexual. And when, I mean, look at Genghis Khan. This is a crazy, freaking crazy Chinese emperor. He had Chinese concubines, like virgin women. He basically banged a virgin every day. Okay, like, he was insane. So you just gotta look at it that way. I'm not saying that what Troy Carter did was right. I'm just saying try to understand why he's acting that way. Obviously, he has a big problem with egotism. He has too much power. He's ungrounded. And he's just sort of being very animalistic. You know, he's really doesn't have much self-control at this age. Look at Justin Bieber. The same thing happened to him. Like, he didn't try to rape someone on camera, but he got a DUI. He made dumb choices, and it's just because when you're young, your reasoning is impaired, and when you have lots of power like that, well, these are the kind of consequences that occur. The only difference is that he's just really famous. He has a lot of power, and his whole life is amplified. Everybody sees it. It's in the public. Who's to say that normal guys don't do this too? Of course this happens, right? So, obviously, this was a total lose-lose situation. Carter Reynolds didn't get what he wanted. He wanted a blowjob. He didn't get it. And Maggie Lindemann didn't get what she wanted. She wants a good reputation, probably. I think she's, like, internet famous, too. Well, this really didn't help her career out. This is a total lose-lose. Nobody's getting anything out of this except for the public. They're getting entertainment. So that's my take on it. I know that I'm probably going to push a few people's buttons with this, but I just wanted to put my thoughts out there and see what you guys have to say about it. Yeah. And I will see you next time. All right, bye.